Hey everybody, let's learn how to draw a man that has leprosy and then Jesus healing him from leprosy. So as always, grab your pencil and get ready and let's go. First step, we're going to draw a nice big circle for his head. Okay, practice those circles little by little, you'll get better and better at it. Next step, we're going to draw his eyes. Now we're going to draw his nose. Step 4, just his frowny face. It's not fun having leprosy. Step 6, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 5, we're going to do 2 lines underneath his eyes. And step 7, also some sad eyebrows there. Okay, step 8, let's draw his ear. And step 9, let's do 3 bubble shapes for his hair on the left. 1, 2, and 3. And 3 more on the right. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Now, next step, let's add a little bit of, well, we'll do the leprosy at the very end. So the next step is let's just add his body. So he's kind of slouched over. So we're going to draw kind of a curved line from the left all the way down. And we'll draw a similar line from right here all the way down. So this next step is combining these two. All right. And now we're going to connect these with a slight curve. All right, pretty easy. Now we're going to do his arm. So one arm is drooped down and one arm is kind of on his cheek. So let's do 2 lines over here. Next step, those 2 lines. Now, there's a couple ways to do hands. In this way, I'll show you the more advanced way. I mean, we could simply just draw a little circle here. But in this case, I'll show you how to do hands going down. So we'll do kind of a curve this way and a bigger curve going down this way. And then we're going to kind of fill in the gaps with some fingers. So one more line going, kind of an S curve going like that. And then you can draw another line right there for fingers. So actually this should be a little more like that. And there should be a 3rd finger there, because that's his palm. So I messed that up a little bit. So it should be like this. It should be 2 lines going down, a curve going, oh, actually, yeah, just do the S. S going like this, like that. And then you curve it the rest of the way like that. And then you can do 1 or 2 lines in there. Okay, so that's supposed to be the palm. So that's how you do it. All right, so this other one, we're going to put just a curve right here. And then we're going to go do a little loop right here. And then a little loop, same loop right there. All right, so he's kind of holding his cheek there. If you want, you can do 1 line for his finger. All right, now we're going to do follow the same curved line on the bottom for the bottom of his, it's kind of, I'm not sure what we call it, not a shawl, but just whatever clothing he has. So that should connect there. Okay, now we're going to do 2 lines for one leg, 2 lines for another leg. This will be easy. And now we're just going to do ovals for his feet. Kind of like potato feet. All right, so now let's add on some interesting details. First, let's do the line in his ear, and then 2 lines to kind of show the folds in his, I want to say skirt, it's not a skirt, but just whatever he's wearing. So And now we get to add kind of some interesting details for the leprosy. So it's going to be oval shapes and squiggly oval shapes. So let's do an oval shape here, a little circle there. Now we're going to do kind of a weird shape, kind of like a spill shape there. Let's do some more over here. Maybe another one there. Ouch. Okay, now we're going to do some more squiggly shapes over here. Some more ovals and circles. Another patch right there. Now, I don't know exactly how leprosy would be, but it sounds pretty awful. I think it's just kind of like a disease that eats your skin. So not very pleasant. So definitely feel bad for anyone that has it or that did have it. Let's do another one right here. All right, so there's our guy that has leprosy. So now let's draw him healed. So Jesus comes. So there's actually two accounts. There's at least two accounts of Jesus healing lepers. So one, Jesus came and there was a guy just that had leprosy. He's like, "Hey, please have mercy with me, and I know you can heal me if you will." And Jesus says, "Yeah, I will." And he was healed immediately. And Jesus was like, "Hey, don't tell anybody," but he told everybody. And Jesus got so popular he couldn't preach anymore in that town. And once I color, let me do the next one here. So now let's draw the same guy. We'll try to keep the circle shape a little consistent there. So now let's draw him happy. So now circle, step 1, step 2, 2 eyes. This time, yeah, there's no lines under his eyes or anything. He's happy. But let's do his nose, down, up. This time we'll do happy face. Just 2 smiley face shapes there combined. Let's do some happy eyebrows instead of sad eyebrows. Do his same ear shape. Now we're still going to do those 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. All right, now this time his hands are going to be up. So, just like here. I'm going to draw 2 lines. So I'm going to draw one going this way and one going this way. And I'm going to do, that's one step. The next step is let's do that again, just to show the full shape there. One this way, until it heads into his armpit. All right, now for the hands, this will be a step on its own. Let's do 4 fingers. Usually cartoons have 4 fingers. Obviously, sometimes you could do 5, like it normally is. Some even have 3, but we're going to go 4. We're going to go 1 thumb, and then 1, 2, 3, and just connect it to that arm. 1 thumb, and then 1, 2, 3. The thumbs are a little different, right? The thumbs kind of go out a little bit to the side, and the other fingers are kind of in the same direction. All right, so now next step, let's just go straight down. 1, 2, and we'll go about the same length as the bottom of, I'll just call it a skirt. I don't know what you call it, but just go down as far as that. Now, a similar step, we're going to connect these with a slight smiley face shape. Now we're going to do another smiley face shape where it comes up to his waist. All right, now we're going to do 2 lines down for his legs, and then our oval shape. Our potato feet here. All right, now let's do some more details. Line in the ear, some marks on his tummy, the lines for his skirt. That's not the right word for it. And then let's do 3 excitement marks at the top. And there you have it. So there's a man being healed from leprosy. And now let's, I want to talk about the next story as I color these. All right, so today I'm going to be using just some normal crayons. Crayola probably does have the best quality ones, but I just got a mix of some off-brands and Crayola. But I'm just going to be using, for the most part, just the rainbow colors, or at least the 6 main colors. I do have a light orange and a dark orange. But yeah, I like to start out light to dark, so I'll start out with yellows. You'll see that I love using yellow. And so let's see, let's pull out our yellow, and I think we're gonna, yellow's associated with more happy stuff, so let's color some of the happy stuff. We'll use it in the skin color, and so yeah, let's go. And the key too is just draw soft. Color soft, draw soft first. That's one of the first rules, actually. If you're drawing with a pencil, draw soft, because, well, there's two reasons. Two reasons to draw soft with a pencil. One reason is you're not going to break the pencil as much, the lead. That's one reason not to press hard and to press soft. The main reason, though, is when you're drawing with a pencil, you're usually not going to draw it perfectly the first time. And so if you draw soft, it'll make it easier to erase your mistakes. All right, so remember, draw soft with a pencil. Now I'm just doing a passive yellow over all of his skin. I'll even color this close-up of a hand that I did it because I made a mistake here. But color all, I'm just doing a nice light layer of yellow all over his skin, and I'm not going to color in the patches of leprosy. Unfortunately, I didn't look up what the color leprosy is, so you can kind of make it up. I think it could be green, or it could be pink. Maybe we'll do pink and green. So make sure you get all of those. Okay, now I'm going to take a pass of orange. So I'll do light orange first. And I'm going to do the oranges more towards the edges. So I'll leave that yellow kind of in the middle. And I'll do kind of the yellow-orange towards the edges. And you'll see when you do kind of the darker parts on the outside and leave the inside kind of light, it'll give kind of a good effect. Now underneath his chin, I'm gonna do some for like kind of a shadow. See that? Hopefully the camera picks that up. Inside the ear, side of the face. I'm gonna put some of this orange in the top of his hair too. I think maybe I'll just give him some brown hair, but this orange will be kind of highlights. It's amazing, actually, all the things you can do with a crayon. You might not think that crayons are good at coloring, but or professional, but no, I mean they're good. They're really good. You can do all sorts of things that you maybe didn't think of. Okay, I'll do some shadow under there, where his hands under his cheek. Do some orange right there. But I'm hoping you kind of see this kind of effect where the middle is lighter, then it kind of lights up his body, kind of like he's alive. All right, now let's go to the darker orange. Now, if I had a normal, I didn't pull normal orange, so but if you had normal orange, you probably could have done more of this too. But with this darker orange, I'm just going to do in select spots. I'm just going to do a little bit of shadows under his chin and his ear. Just those spots for now. And then I'll do more of his hair. You'll see what I'm doing here. I'm going to color in most of his hair, most of the bottom of his hair with this darker orange. All right. Oh, forgot the yellow. We gotta do this excitement lines yellow. Sorry, the camera's not picking up that top part, but do that nice and yellow. All right, now let's move on to another color. Let's do, yeah. All right, now I'm actually gonna go to pink. Let's give him some pinkish cheeks here. Now, if the pink doesn't show up, you can definitely use red, or if you don't have pink, just use red. And I'm just going to actually use red. I can see it, but the camera's not picking up as much. I'm just going to draw lightly red. I'm going to give him some rosy cheeks here. I'll only do the rosy cheeks for the happy one. Maybe I'll do a little bit of red inside of his mouth here. Let's see here. All right. What else should be red? Now, like I said, this, I keep on saying psoriasis, but no, this leprosy, it could be pink, it could be red. I think maybe I'll make it pink or red and green. So maybe parts of it are kind of have a little bit of red in it. But let me get the green. So I got a light green. It's kind of like a yellow green, but you can use a different green if you want. I'm just going to color in those leprosy spots. So I'm making the leprosy green and pink, green and red. All right. Oh, I did forget to make this arm. I forgot to kind of shade in this close-up of his hand. You could also grab some pink, and you could also put some pink in his hands. I mean, there's if you look at your, I mean, obviously different races have different colors, but I mean, in my hand, there's all sorts of colors. There's pinks, there's oranges, there's tans. There can be some browns. I forgot to color in his legs. But yeah, you can put some pink. You can put some pink in different places on his skin. To get a skin color is, to me, I always like to mix a few colors to get a good skin color. But before I forget, let me tell the story of the 10 lepers. So there were 10 lepers. At one point, they came to Jesus, and or maybe they saw him, and they cried out to him. They're like, "Jesus, please have mercy on us." And Jesus said, go and show yourselves to the priests. And as they were walking towards the priests, because they go to the priests, I guess, to kind of show that they're clean, or because I think in order to, I don't know. I think maybe in order to worship in the temple or something, they had to show that they didn't have leprosy or something like that, or there was something where they had to go and show themselves to the priests. I don't know all the rules and stuff and the things they had back then. But anyways, as they were walking back to the priests, they all got healed. And I'm doing a light blue, or no, sorry, this is just blue green, I guess. I'm just gonna shade lightly on the side of this. All right, so the 10 lepers, they as they're walking towards the priests, they are healed. As they are walking, they get healed, and it's just this awesome miracle. And anyway, most of them keep walking, but one of them that was healed, instead of just keeping going, he decides to go back to Jesus. He goes back, and he I'm pretty sure he kneels down, falls down, and worships the Lord, or just glorifies God. And he just gives thanks. Thank you so much. Glory be to God. Thank you for this awesome miracle. And Jesus is, he's happy that he did that. And so Jesus was like, hey, there were, I'm getting some purple now. I'm going to put some purple in his mouth. I'm going to make that a little darker. I'll leave the bottom where his teeth are. I'll put some purple over here too. But Jesus said, hey, weren't there 10? Where are the other 9? And Jesus was also, other people were hearing this happen, so he was also making this a lesson for other people to listen. And he's like, hey guys, look, this one guy that said thank you and glorified God, he's a Samaritan. And the rest maybe were Jews. Now, Samaritans, they were just, I don't know, the comparison, I think, maybe is kind of like the Harry Potter, where there's a mudblood, where it's like, oh, it's a partial wizard and a human mixed. Well, Samaritan, maybe a good comparison is like it was partial Jew, but mixed in with other nations. And so the Samaritans that lived in Samaria, they weren't considered. They were considered, I don't know, filthy or not true. They're considered mudbloods. They're considered just not as good as the other people. But Jesus pointed out, like, hey, these Samaritans, they're considered all bad, but look, this one was more grateful than everyone else. So isn't that great? So, all right, so that's the story. So I guess the lesson is, we should be grateful, and the Lord definitely appreciates when we're grateful. So, all right, there we have it. There's our guy that had leprosy and then was healed. Now, what I didn't explain was I want this kind of to be white, but in the shadowy part, I kind of put some, blues and purples. I think I'm going to put a little bit more blue, just very, very lightly, towards the middle part, because I feel like it's maybe a little too much white there. But I like how this kind of turned out. I was thinking of making his hair more brown, but I actually like how the red transitions into the yellow, so I think that's good. But yeah, there you have it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you like more of these videos, and thank you very much. Have a great day, and God bless.